Alrighty. Hello, everybody. This guy got like an N outfit going on with this Alpha Spark. So to address the watchdog in the room, I got this the other day. While at work, even. Sadly, the max IV that we got is not that great. 30 speed is pretty good. 29 attack, also pretty good. Super Fang is the real reason I like this. It did come with the other ability, and I had to change it to Illuminate. I want to swap this out for, what is it called? Thunder Wave instead, just because it has higher accuracy. And I want to give you Foresight, and probably Strength as well. That's what I run on non-shiny one. Sadly, we did not get the Synchronized proc. I was trying to go for a Jolly Nature. Get that. And I don't even want to, like, look. We will, but I don't want to. Oh, boy. Let's see. Shiny. See if there even is any at all. Jolly. Oh, there is! Okay, yeah. For, 6 million. Oh, and it even has the same one. Actually, that's good. That's good. Because then... not that it's gonna be here by the time I get 6 million Pokeyen, because no way I'm doing that anytime soon. But in theory, this would be good, because then I could brace this 30 speed IV, and then obviously have to Everstone this nature. So, in theory, that would be pretty good. Yeah. Too bad I don't have 6 million. We're not getting that anytime soon. Even doing a gym run. Alright, making sure my mouse is on the right setting. Let's do just a couple batches of some hordes. Got the encounter counter running. Which, what is nice about that is I actually know exactly how many encounters I got that watchdog at. It was 4,688. So, and that was since my previous shiny. So, very, very close together. I got both of them in the span of this month alone. So, get off the bike so I can show it off a little bit. But yeah, right now we're working on the Ralts hunt. Not expecting to really get it anytime soon. Probably gonna go really dry for a while, since I just got 2 shinies in like 2.5 weeks. But, that's okay. But, gotta start putting in the encounters. Especially on a slower hunt like this one. Which, who knows, maybe I'll shift it up at some point. I want to get back to Smeargle as well. So, I really should start growing Lepos. So I could even do it on 2 different accounts. So, yeah, I really should start growing Lepos. I will do that soon. Need to get a lot of money on my alt account, and I don't really know how I'm gonna do that without, like, playing a ton on there, which I don't really want to do. But, I don't know, who knows. Maybe I'll work on beating Unova. I can just, like, gym rerun air. Like, I don't know, something. Well, actually, I should just set up, like, a thing and just go steal a bunch of value items, sell them. It's probably the most best money-making method. For, like, really early game. What would in you midway through used to sell for a lot of cash. Don't know. Let me turn my mic up a little bit more because I noticed the video I did the other day was super duper quiet. Granted, I recorded it late at night, so that's why I was kind of talking quiet. But definitely should have had the mic turned up a little bit more. But this thing is so gorgeous. Such an underrated shiny. So underrated. Woo! Salamence. I got one of those. I think it's like 4 max IV. I caught it before Johto came out and bred it with something else. I think it was a female Salamence. So I bred it with something else to have an alpha Bagon, and I used that on my team when I played through Johto. I like prepped a whole team ahead of time. Oh yeah, I never like fixed anything. Right. Hold on, let me do that real quick. This I guess we'll set to say I guess we'll just set it to say I'm playing Emerald. Come on, Emerald. Go. And this one, I can actually set it to say we're playing the correct game. Let's do a new encounter. Do that. Which I have technically phased on this hunt already. Like if I don't count like the other shinies that I've gotten in other places. I've been working on this hunt and the Smeargle hunt on and off for a while. But yeah, this hunt I have gotten a shiny Bibarel in this route, working on this. So definitely phased on this hunt. We'll do this one last encounter, and then we will go start the gym run. And then we'll probably do a couple last minute encounters. Because we'll even end off in this region at the end of the gym run. Actually, we'll do a quick alpha check. I should just join Petrovsky's Discord. I think I was in it. Let's see. Love that guy's name. Probably an alt account. Or like a challenge character of just making a ton of money. Alright, let's see. We got any alphas anywhere? In here. Let's see. Nothing here. I'm Junior. Swarm in Rusturf Tunnel. What's my Junior's hidden ability? Oh. They don't have it out yet. Well, I still would like an answer to my question. So oh, they're not. They're not in that generation. Lol, let's check this one. Oh, Technician. Okay. Well, I kind of see why he's not in this game then. That could be really good. That's a really good ability. I highly doubt we'll get a shiny. And I don't really feel like evolving them. So I probably won't bother catching them. So we'll just see if we happen to get a little green hat little boy. I'm probably just gonna run from them though. I don't really see the need to catch them. Oh, I wonder if some of them are going to be in the little... I wonder if there's going to be one in the little area over there. Probably not, because that would technically count as the route. Let me pop one of these real quick. Well, yeah. And keep on checking. This is one of the babies that has kind of like a okay shiny. Like, at least it's noticeable. Like Elekid, but... Or Munchlax. Munchlax's isn't that great either. I think probably the baby with the best shiny is, Bonsly, IMO. Or Riolu. Riolu's is good too. Really like the shiny, Sudowoodo. Speaking of Riolu, who's got an alpha one? Very cool. Let's see if Unova has... Which, actually, we need to go to Unova anyway. Because that's where we are going to start the gym run. Does not look like there are any alphas here, sadly. That's okay. Alright. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this is who I use to synchronize the, or attempt to synchronize the Watchog. Just bought it off the GTL. Something with Jolly and Sync. I have an Adamant synchronized Gardevoir that I raised up myself for Smeargle Hunt. Wanted something else. Oh yeah, this is my old uncool Watchog. Oh, why is it so funny? There's so much. It's so much further over. Weird. Huh? Is it like that with other shinies? Yeah, they're like over to the side. Huh? That's so funny. I noticed that. Oh, and my legendary Pidgey. This Pidgey was caught on Leap Day last year, so I am fairly confident that it is one of the rarest shinies in the game. Or one of the rarest Pokemon, even. Just for being a Leap Day shiny of anything. Obviously, being a Pidgey is not too cool. It was from a single encounter. That is not represented here. I forgot I was gathering some ribbons on it. Let's see. What day... What ribbon would we get today? Hold on. Oops. Spelled right. Oh my god. What all? Okay, let's see. Tuesday we get... Oh, we get a ribbon that we don't have. Perfect. Let's actually real quick, let's take a little side tangent. Let's take Pidgey out to gather a ribbon. Oops, we're gonna head back to Johto real quick. I gotta come up with a cool nickname for this Pidgey. I'm absolutely not going to evolve it. I would like to keep it as a little burb. Maybe I will evolve it. I don't know. I haven't decided. Whoops, that's the wrong region. There we go. Right, where do we need to go? Route 29. Oh, perfect. Alright, you need to have the Pokemon that you want to get the ribbon on in the front of your party for this. And you. Oh, wait, no, not you. Never mind. This chick over here, same player model. Hey, hi, how you doing? Oh. Oh yeah, no, that is the right one. Alright, cool. There we go. Bam. Clock ribbon. Nice. So I only need 2 more of those. And one of them is on the next day. So that's not too bad. We might be able to get that today. I'm definitely gonna have to buy some white apricorns, or not apricorns, Pokeblocks, just to try to get its contest stats up. Because I want to get as many ribbons as I can on this thing. What do you have? Wait, it won't tell me what these are for cards, will it? Why PokeMMO? Why do you do this? Because I think it uses the Generation 4 contest to like move. Yep, classifications, but even though you do the Generation 3 things, which is confusing because then there's some Gen 5 moves. So I don't know what those get classified as. Let's see if I can figure out what these moves do. Oh, it won't. It doesn't want to tell me. I click on each move. Oh, let's see. What do we got? Where's Air Slash? Right here. Huh? What? There you go. Air Slash is a cool move. Okay. What about... I should just go to here. Let's do... Blind. There we go. Bam. I still need to click on Tailwind. What are you? You are smart. Aerial Ace is also cool. Okay, so we have two moves that are cool. It's Razor Wind. Also cool. Would make doing those ones pretty easy. Here we go. Oh, it is. Nice. Okay. Okay. Well, it seems like the cool contests are going to be the easiest place to start. How well we'll be able to handle all the other ones. Man, I don't know how useful you're going to be in the red fight if I don't evolve you. But, I mean, I could still level you up to, like, level 90 or something and just not evolve you. Give you some, like, EVs and whatnot. Yeah, and then rematching the... Effort Ribbon's pretty easy. You can get some EV training. Simple. Battle Tower, I've not touched the Battle Tower at all yet. Pretty scared too. These ones are pretty simple, they're just expensive. Alright, let's quit delaying and start gym leader rematching. Alright. Get that out of the way, and then we can hop over onto the other character on our monotype run. Let's see. Put you away. Put you away. All of these away. Alright, we gotta pick something up. Can't have nothing. And there we go. Alright, cool. Let's see, let's go ahead and put that there. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this going. Ooh, shiny Machamp. Nice. Very cool. There we go. Very clean. And just click it, and then I have the text, like A button, bound on my mouse. So it's very clean. Definitely glad that I did buy a new mouse like a month or so ago at this point, because I needed it. Right. They did their job. Time for the fire. Boom. Right. Why did I open my phone? Oh, yeah, no, I'm not for that. Oh, crunched my neck. Oh my god, that felt nice. Boom. Alrighty, let's see here. Kangaskhan and Dunsparce, eh? Just actually watched a couple of YouTube videos the other day. Somebody was in videos talking about each of these two. Kind of funny to turn around and see them here today. Go ahead and take that off of there so I don't accidentally use one. Ready to fly. And here we go. Oh, wait. No, I was so dumb. I completely just mitigated the whole reason of stopping here first, because, right, meant to teleport to the first one. Oh, well. Wasted, like, 5 seconds. That was just, like, another 2 seconds or so, probably wasted not getting on the bike there. Go ahead and get these guys out of the way. And then we will do a little bit of hunting before we head over to the other save. Maybe we'll go do a little bit of smear goal, just to kind of help pump the numbers up a little bit. I don't think I'll buy a full, like, 99 Lepa berries, but I'll buy, like, 30 or so. We can do a little bit of smear goal hunting. Maybe I'll pull out my actual DS while we're doing that and work on my Froakie hunt a little bit. Well, I'll worry about putting it in some later when I'm on a time crunch. Right now, I'm pretty sure I have diamond in. I really want to get a, I want to get an adapter so that I can plug my Wii into the capture card, so that way I can show off my Pokemon Ranch, because I am somebody who was able to purchase that game way back in the day when the Wii shop still, like, ran, and I have been puttering around in there a lot lately, and I think it would be some good, like, side content for the streams as well. that kind of, you know, give people something else to look at. Especially when I'm doing, like, shiny hunting streams. Because then we can kind of, like, chill and shiny hunt on, like, on one half of the screen. And have, like, a little small part of the screen dedicated to, like, looking at what the different things are doing. Poking around on the ranch. I think it could be a pretty nice little idea. So, at some point I'm probably going to get a little adapter to do that, because I think we totally sell them at my work. So, yeah, gotta get one of those sometime soon. That up. I don't know if I'll have it running like all the time in every stream, but we'll definitely have it going in like Pokemon themed streams. I don't have a ton of Pokemon in there, but I do have a bunch in various Generation 4 games that I could put into. Right. You are not very difficult. Definitely the easiest triplet of the three. I'm getting kind of low on amulet coins again. I sold off too many of them. I should have held on to more. To go back, I haven't really done much amulet coin farming since I got the shiny Meowth. Haven't really been over that area much. There we go. Perfect. Outsped them so they weren't able to do any big damage to us before getting the rain up, before getting our water spout off. That is always really frustrating when that does happen. It tends to happen more with Blaine than it does with Chili here, though, so that is one thing that is very handy. Pashoberry weakened the damage and still on both of them and still got one shot. Yeesh. Alrighty. And that does not matter. Oh, it's gonna be a very scary but fair day when Game Freak adds an ability that is like Intimidate but for special attack. Very, very fair but terrifying day. And then if they ever turn around and add it to this game as well, that's gonna be just as bad. Alright. Let's go ahead and heal up and head over to fight Berg. That's his name, right? I'm very confused by that Turtwig. I was like, I don't have a Turtwig. Alright, there we go. Over here. Let's go. Ooh, Alpha Garchomp. Very cool. Alright. Is Gliscor gonna be annoying here? Sometimes Gliscor is really annoying. Okay, luckily he wasn't. Sometimes he goes for Dig, and then that's really annoying when the Typhlosions come in and he's underground and doesn't get hit, and then hits them with a super effective Stab Dig. Yeah, not fun. So I would much rather him go for Earthquake and take out both of them at once than hide underground. What did Masquerain do? Oh, it did Struggle Bug, so it would have hit both of them and taken them both out as well. Alrighty. I think if I don't spend too much after this gym rerun, we could probably get to 3 million after only one more. Ooh, excuse me. So sorry about that. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, excuse me again. I'm glad that if he hit one of them, though, it was this one. Just where this is the one that comes in and cleans them up afterward. It doesn't really matter. But, definitely would prefer that be the one that gets hit if one of them was going to be hit. Alright. Nice. Oh, I've got this sweet treat sat here next to me. I just keep, like, eyeing over at. I don't want to just, like, sit here eating it on stream. So, saving that for later. Let's have a sandwich anyway before starting stream. Nice sub sandwich. Not from Subway, but still a sub sandwich. So, pretty solid. Alrighty. Up here to Elisa. Who used to be super annoying to get to, and then thankfully they added the teleporters to more gyms. There are definitely a couple more that I wish they would still add teleporters to, but this was a big one. This oh my god, this one definitely needed one. Just because if you timed getting to that that poorly, it would like take a good like 10, 15, 30 seconds off your run of just sitting there waiting thing to loop back around potentially. Okay. Alright, nice. You both out. I'm glad you did that, because I don't know what you're gonna go for. Yeah, single attack. So, if that Milotic had gotten really unlucky and happened to miss both of my things, that would have been not good. Because Orkul would have been the one targeted by the Thunderbolt. So I would have had to Memento on me. But luckily that was not an issue. Which, once we do finish the gym run, I am gonna do, like I said, we'll buy a couple of Leppas and go do just a little bit of hunting for Smeargle. And then after that, I will take a very short break. I'll have to swap out my drink. For the little bit that I have left of this one will be plenty gone by then. Probably have to go to the bathroom. And then I will come back and we will do a little bit more progressing on our monotype run. Because I definitely want to do more work on that. Did we beat Flannery yet? I can't remember. Oh, did not mean to do that. I can't remember if we beat Flannery or not. I think we did. In which case, we have a lot more options available to us now. We can buy things off of the GTL directly, and we can go to different regions. So if that is the case, I might open up the idea of going to a different region and picking our type for said area. And then we can go ahead and work on just kind of progressing a little bit in the new zone. And I will also open up the floor to the question of, do we allow catching things in different regions and bringing them back to other ones? So, for example, say we go to Kanto and we catch a Growlithe to bring back to, yep, Owen with. Which, actually, I think I will allow doing that. Mostly because that way, if we get a type that there isn't anything easily obtained in the early game in that region, we can just grab something from a different region. Like, say we get Steel type in a region, that there's no early Steel types in, I think, any of the games that are available, like, in this. So it would take us a little while to get a Steel type to actually use as our proper starter, but if we have Steel type in, say, Unova, we could just grab a Magnemite from Hoenn and bring that over and use that as our starter. So which Ice, Grass, and Steel, well, Steel, Electric, or Rock, I suppose, are the only times I will allow myself to have something in my party and intentionally level it up in a different region, and that is for the 2 Evolutions and then Probopass and Magnezone. Obviously, they only evolve in certain areas on specific maps, which I think is only this region and the Sinnoh region. So if I happen to get Ice, Grass, Electric, Steel, or Rock for any of the regions, I will allow myself to level up one of those Pokemon. And then obviously Eevee will be allowed in any of its typed runs. So, like, technically I could use it in the current one, evolve it into Flareon. But there's no obtainable Eevee in the Hoenn region, so does not matter. And this right here is exactly why we have Torkoal higher level than Cottonee and don't have them both at level 1, is because this outsped Cottonee with its priority, even though we went for priority, and that's why we want Torkoal to seem like the bigger threat to the AI. Which is why Torkoal almost never gets the chance to actually detonate, because the AI sees it as the bigger threat and goes for it first every time. So we pretty much need things to miss Torkoal twice in a row for it to live long enough to have the chance to detonate. Looking over at that snack. Get you guys out nice and easy. But it's definitely better to fight this guy here while we are in this region than coming back afterwards, because that just kills a lot of time. But the inclusions of all of the teleporters make it so that you can squeeze him in, sometimes the Sinnoh Ice Gym Leader in as well, without running out of time. Which, sadly, I don't really use, like, I don't go to the Johto region at all, because, like, the route that most people use was well founded before Johto got added, so there's not really any wiggle room to go to Johto. But as I said, the inclusion of the teleporters did allow wiggle room for a couple of the ice gym leaders, because both of their gyms got teleporters on top of the other ones having them as well to save time. Because both Bryson and Sinnoh one had really annoying puzzles that it wasn't really worth walking through the whole puzzle, because it would just waste so much time. But if you can just teleport and talk to them very quickly, it's not a big deal. Okay. Surprisingly, this is not bad. This is a good matchup. I'm more scared when she throws out two starters at the same time than I am when she throws out these two pseudos. There is a chance that she misses, I guess. Okay, no, never mind. Depending on what move she went for. She went for like Fire Fang or something. She has a chance of missing. Alright, there we go. These two do not survive this, though. If she sends out two starters immediately, that can actually be scary, because they'll go for the pledge moves, and depending on what pledge move they go for, it can have some really gnarly side effects that will not be pleasant. Especially the swamp. Okay, let's see. Luckily, everything else shouldn't be too bad. It's pretty much just how she can be difficult depending on how she leads. And, Misty is the same way. Depending on what their lead is, they can be a little tricky. And if you're trying to use, like, a budget version of the team, they can also be very tricky. But, like, these don't need perfect stats. They just need, like, good stats. So, you need your speed and special attack, and that's pretty much it. Their defensive stats don't really matter, because in theory they shouldn't be taking hits anyway. So, therefore their defensive stats don't really matter. And then their physical attack doesn't matter, because Water Spout, or Eruption is a special move. Ooh, Horde of Absol. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, no, 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 no. Now that's something that I wouldn't mind a shiny of in this game, because I have always had a soft spot for shiny Absol. I actually hunted it before in a couple of games. I have one in Ultra Sun for my shiny Mega collection, and then I also hunted one in Shining Pearl. It's one of the few successful shiny hunts I did in that game. Alright, let's see. Alright. What happened? Oh, he got hit with Flare Blitz, okay. Well, hopefully it won't be a big deal. Hopefully Tauros doesn't outspeed and blast me with that. Yeah, hopefully Tauros doesn't do exactly that. Oh, and you're faster too? Well, so much for this isn't going too poorly. Okay, he didn't have any legendaries though, so It could have been worse. Alright. Okay, that wasn't too scuffed. What's going up? Oh, it's going up? What's going on? Pizza extra cheese. How you doing? What's going up? Don't know what that means, but I'm gonna stick with it. It's going up, man. How you doing? Alright. Brock can also sometimes be a little annoying, so let's see if he is today or not. Hey, my Pidgey's cooler than yours. I got the coolest Pidgey in the whole game. If only it had been a secret shiny. If that thing had been secret shiny, oh my god, I would have lost it. But that Pidgey is the only single encounter shiny that I have. There's a good chance it remains that way for quite a while. Right. There's so many things that I'd love to shiny in this game, but it's just like... Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. Please don't have Toxicroak in the back. Oh, right, because Swampert hit my Rocky helmet. Okay. Oh, if he has Toxicroak in the back, that is so not ideal. Okay, we're fine. Very scuffed. Very, very scuffed. Oh, we made it out, though. I love it when Steelix has Focus Sash in these runs. And that's so funny. Alright, well. That was one of the biggest blunders I've ever made in one of these runs. Let's go ahead and not do that again. Okay. Where even is this Swarm of Absol? I keep, like, moving too quickly. I can't actually see where it is. I'm not gonna go there in the middle of the run, obviously, because I kind of just, like, kill the momentum of everything, but... if they're still there by the time I'm done, maybe we'll go check them out. Alright. Okay, didn't lead, what's it called there? Kingdra, we should be okay? Although, Caracosta might also not be a great... Okay. Let's see. Does Caracosta have, like, crazy special defense? I hope not. Nope, it's not that one. No. No, it does not. Very much a physical defense ball, not a special one. Good. Right. Our classic Starmie. I've never really gotten the chance to use a Starmie in Kanto because I always had Fire Red. I recently, well, quite a while ago, I actually picked up a copy of Leaf Green, but I've recently started playing it. You plan on pick up a Staryu at some point. I might need a temporary, temporary water type. Because yeah, you need the Super Rod, but I can get to... You get the Super Rod in the same general area as you get Surf, so that's not a big deal. Cool. Yeah, I'll use a Starmie. Alright. Very nice. And we go for... It must be Cerulean Cave. And we go for the risky fight here without bothering to heal. Ooh, excuse me. Bam. Ooh, crunched my back. Yap, yap, yap. Alright. 3 sun. This thing will probably hurt us a little bit. We're gonna take damage on one of these guys. Yeah. Yeah, definitely saw that coming. But that's okay. I'd much rather get hit by Solar Beam from Lilligant than I would get hit by Sludge Bomb from the other one, Venusaur. Because that's really not pleasant. But she still easily could have Venusaur, so we still might get hit by that. But... Oh, okay. Kubo. Or not Marowak. Alrighty. Let's see. You have chlorophyll? I really think you do. I think you might both have chlorophyll. If you do, you didn't have it in this fight. Oh. Yeah, it's your only ability. You're just slow. Really goddamn slow. Yeah, same. You're both just really slow. Even with chlorophyll. Easy. Where do we go next? Here, right? Yeah. This is one of the gyms that I always complain about should have a teleporter. There's two gyms in this game that I feel still desperately need teleporters. This one and Norman's. Those two I adamantly stand by. They deserve teleporters. Because it's not hard to get to the boss, but it's just like all tedious. And like that's what the teleporters like helped do or helped fix. A lot of the gyms that did get them weren't hard to get there. It was just tedious. Like people still did a lot of them and still went to a lot of those gyms in their gym runs. So like, come on, just like add one here and add one in Norman's. Is there one in the Sutopolis gym? I don't actually know. There better be. Nobody really does that gym for the gym run, honestly, but if they did, that'd be really handy. Alrighty. I think Koga can sometimes also start off a little annoying, so we're off to a good start, at least. Hey. These two out, no problem. What's he gonna end with? Probably Wheezing and I'm gonna guess Venomoth. Ah, Skuntank. I was close. Well, I guess I was half right. I did say Wheezing. Right, there's that. We'll go fight Surge and head over to Hoenn. And we can dip over to Sinnoh to wrap it up. Oh, they're at the canyon entrance. That's why I didn't see it at all, is they're over in one of the Sevi Islands. Gotcha. I was wondering why I didn't see the like, little icon on the map, because I figured even if it was at the Cerulean Cave, I would see it popping up on the map. Even in that little like one frame that I was doing. Yep, if they're over on a different map, that would make sense. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. Gassy. Alrighty. Okay. So funny, seeing the fire type taken out with a fire move and the grass type taken out with a grass move. Alright. Oh, I'm so excited to try this other drink that I have. I found a blue raspberry limeade vitamin water. Said it was new. Seems very interesting. Everybody has had it. Let me know what you thought of it in in chat. Got the most useless one. Such a shame. I wish they would do something for this Rotom. Like, it would be kind of weird to have it be the only one, like, without that ability. But I don't know, give Rotom a hidden ability or something that isn't Levitate, so that way at least the fan one can be good with the hidden ability. I don't know, give it like Volt Absorb or something. That would just make Wash Form Rotom like better Lantern though, I'm just realizing, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. Like, in a lot of ways, it already is better Lantern. It would just be ignorant with that, but I don't know. I feel I feel so bad for poor fan Rotom. Just like stuck with a use like it has no ability. Like, it has one technically, but it might as well not because its ability does absolutely nothing thanks to its typing. But yeah, Rotom, I love Rotom. Like, he's so cool. I wish that they would give him some, like, they've given Rotom a lot of love in, like, the story of the different games. Like, everything's Rotom this and Rotom that, but they're not giving him any more love in the actual, like, gameplay. Like, the actual Pokemon Rotom that you can catch and, like, battle with has not gotten any attention since Black and White. But everything's the Rotom Dex this, Rotom Phone that, and, like, ugh, so lame. the actual Pokemon Rotom would get some more attention. What would be a good game that I could establish like full favorites in? I don't even know what I would consider my 5th and 6th favorite Pokemon, though. I can do 1 through 4 pretty easily. I had a top 3, and then Rowlet came out and bumped Togepi out of the top 3 and bumped Rotom down to 3rd. I don't know, this game has made me really like Meowth a lot. I also just really like Meowth in general for all 3 of its different forms. I think they're all cool. You know, I love them all. Like, this game has given me a real good appreciation for, like, base Kanto and Meowth. I don't know, but I don't know what I would... I don't know if I could call it, like, top 5 or favorite Pokemon. I really like Sprigatito and Grookey a lot as well. They're also really funny little guys. Again, don't know if I could quite call them favorite. I could maybe call Sprigatito top 6 favorite, though. Sprigatito, I feel like, is definitely my top 10 favorite. So, where exactly? I'm not too... Maybe I should go through and kind of, like, put a lot of thought into it and make, like, a top 10 favorite Pokemon. Just because... I got nothing past 4. Like, there are a lot of other starters I like. I like Mudkip a lot, too. Mudkip's an OG. Yeah. I do like Mudkip quite a bit. Can't deny that. And, like, I really like Swampert. Well, like, I like both of them. I got nothing against Marshtomp, but, like, I really like both the middle and the end. That line. So, definitely high potential to put that in there. Let's see, what would be another good one? I don't know. I really want to replay one of the Alola games. Like, I know there's a ton of dialogue and whatnot, but I really liked Alola. Generation 7 was the generation that got me into shiny hunting, so a lot of sentimental attachment to it. It went back and did a lot of hunting well in Generation 6. A bunch in 8 and 9. And then went back and got a bunch of RNG manipulated shinies in 3, 4, and 5. And glitched shinies in 2. Can't forget those. Wow, Kabutops lived and Aerodactyl. Oh, well, no, yeah, I guess Kabutops 4 time lists for Aerodactyl. Got a regular resistance. Alrighty. Oops. Whoops. Here. Alrighty. I can't remember exactly where we are in our Owen monotype run. I know we were around Flannery. We may have beaten her. I think we did. I think we did just barely beat Flannery. So... yeah, maybe I will... Maybe we will pop over into a different region and just establish what our type is going to be for there. Do a little progressing. Take you out, no problem. Take you out, also no problem. A little bit of helmet recoil, very nice. Bam bam. Right. How to get double intimidated. Not that it matters. Alrighty. I don't know if I will buy a full 30 Lepa berries. Maybe I'll only buy like 15 or so. Just a few. I want to get this number up to the 4 digits. For which, granted, playing on the other profile will also add to the tally. Which I don't really mind them being added together. I'm too lazy to separate it. I could technically separate it and have it be 2 separate tallies, but much too lazy for that. Don't mind just letting them flow together in one tally. Right. Go ahead and get this last gym for this region done, and we'll pop over to Sinnoh and finish up real quick. And then we'll pop back over here. Or maybe we'll do like we'll do like 1 or 2 runs through over there for Ralts. We'll come over back over to here. Do a couple go-throughs for, what's he called there? Yep, that one. Smeargle. And then we'll pop over onto the other account bit. Oh, cool, it burned its power herb. Nice. That's good to know. That it will still burn the power herb even if there's no enemy to attack. Which it doesn't matter, it doesn't live through the double eruption, but if for whatever reason it did, it would have to actually charge that attack and it wouldn't go through immediately. Good to know. Okay. Nice. Yes, indeed. Got about 10 minutes to do 3 gyms over in Sinnoh. That shouldn't be too difficult. Right. Let's see. Here. We're not gonna heal, because we're gonna try a grass gym. So we don't really need much setup for that. That's gonna be so funny if we spin the 2 wheels and turn around and actually get like Unova and Steel, like I said as a joke earlier. It'd be so funny. We'll have to figure out. Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out a good way to show the I'm doing without showing too much. Alright. Although, right, I am in streaming mode, so it does block a lot of stuff. Yeah, it covers most people's names. That's okay. I'll figure something out. I know there's a way to, like, only show, like, bits and pieces of the screen, but I don't know. I mean, I guess the we should have just enough time to squeak in both Rourke and Candace. Just barely. Okay. No, actually, I don't like the map. Change the names of a lot of different things. It's easier. It's so much easier to do this in a video. I'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. Worst case, I can just, like, Oh, I would cover the... Yeah. That. But yeah. Thinking. Tricky, tricky. I'll fiddle around with it here in a second after we finish this last gym, though, just so that way I'm not wasting the last little bits of our time. Just because we have just enough time to go fight one last gym leader, and then there'll probably be like a few seconds, like under a minute left on it afterwards, maybe just over. 4 minutes is gonna be like about exactly enough time. Actually, we probably won't even need quite the full 4 minutes. Alrighty. See. Bam. Oh, crunch. Okay. This is why we make sure to actually heal up for this fight. Even though it is an ice match against fire, you'd think, well, why do you need to set up? You need to remove their hail. That is the big reason why we need to set up. So, we don't necessarily need the damage boost from the sun, but we need to remove the hail desperately. Or snow even, sorry, not even hail. Because we do not want to let you get the boost from Snow Cloak. That needs to be gone immediately, so... yeah, no allowing that. Oh god, she's got Heatran. Ugh. Well, this is gonna take a while. Good thing we had plenty of time. Because this is gonna slow everything down. Heatran just really kills the time on this. I much rather would have much rather you had any of the Reggies instead. But no, you had to go and have the one annoying thing. Why do you even get Heatran? Like, you're an ice type gym leader, and that's fire steel, 2 types that are good against you. Why do you even have it? What did it do? Oh, it used Magma Storm and missed. Oh, cool. I thought Magma Storm was a spread move. Huh. Alright, well, hopefully we have enough health to still take out whatever her last Pokemon is. Oh, yeah, no. We'll take this out, no problem. We need to take this Heatran out. We can definitely take it out in 1 minute and 15 seconds. It'll go down to a single water spout. I think even if the sun is up, it still goes down to a single water spout. I don't think you needed that crit, but okay. We'll send you out because you have specs. Yeah. Even with the sun up, the Specs Blastoise can still take it out in 1 hit. And what I say, under 1 minute left. Oh yeah, no, we can definitely get up to 1 million the next time I do one of these. Definitely. I don't know when the next time I'll really have free time to do one will be. Probably not until, like, Tuesday. But cool. Let's head over here. Grab Jigglypuff and Doug Trio. and the rest of the team as well. But mostly Jigglypuff and Dugtrio. Let's see, Bam Bam, Dugtrio, Bam. All right. Very, very nice. A good little gym run. Got us some nice cash. Do a couple encounters here. We'll go do a couple encounters at Smeargle. And in about 10-ish minutes, I'll go take a little break. We'll come back for another hour, hour and a half or so. Bit of a longer stream today. But I like taking some time and just like chilling in this game. Which, what's this looking? 4 days? Oof. Yeah, I'm not even really close to that. I'd love to, I really need to actually play a ton of, do a bunch of battling one of these seasons. Because I would love to get one of these cool hats. I'd really love the Rowlet one, which isn't in rotation right now. I would love the little Rowlet hat, or the owl hat. I'd absolutely love one of those, but you can't buy it anywhere, and you can't trade it, so you need to earn it. So, fair enough, I guess. Need to put the effort in to do so one of these. How long is a ranked season? Is it 2 weeks? Is it 4 weeks? I'm not quite sure. I need to pay better attention. Maybe sometime we'll have to do a battle stream where we don't do any like or do very minimal encountering at all, and we just do some battles. No matter how frustrated I get with them, I gotta just keep hammering away at it. I built that whole team, and it just like I need to use it more so I can get familiar with it. Whoopsies. I've slowly started working on a new team as well. For NU. Being a lot less demanding on the IVs on everybody. And then if it doesn't end up being enough and I need to kind of read them a little more defensive, I can. But like to not worry about it. Alright. Maybe we won't bother with Smeargle actually today. Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna bother buying any Leppas and working on Smeargle. We'll stay here until 3:30 my time. About another 5-ish minutes. And we'll go hop over to the other account. And then I also need to try to so I want to do this together. Don't know. Whoopsies. Pop this up for a second. No. Put that above there. There we go. Okay, there we go. And I like... I want to, like, hide part of the window, not, like, shrink it. Hmm. I don't really know how I want to do this. Do it like that. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't really know how to get the effect that I want to go for. Because if I do like this... I don't know what... Oh, I was just affecting the changing game screen. Now, if I do this... Yeah, like it shrinks the whole screen. It doesn't... Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. I'm trying to look it up real quick. How to cover bits of screen. Stream. Well, let's see. Hmm. Uh-huh. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue. Alright. It's 3:30. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little quick break, run to the bathroom, grab a drink, just take a short break. But I will be back. Let's go ahead and we'll pop this up. I'll keep clicked on the game so that way the music plays. I'll step out here so that way you guys can hear the outside music. Yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. Alrighty, how we doing, everybody? Let's go ahead and whack this up for a second. I need to update the changing game screen. Right. Here we are. We did successfully defeat Flannery in the last one, so we do have the option to buy things off of the GTL. More importantly, sell things on the GTL. That is what I'm more worried about doing. Oh yeah, right, because we've already taught you Thief. We raised a specific Adamant Houndoom for the whole purpose of having Thief on it. So that's really good. We can use you to do to get a lot of money. So to get some nice free cash off of this Hound. Which, right, we have the goggles, so we can come in here now, and we can pick up a fossil, like, the old-fashioned way. But we can also get duplicate fossils pretty easily, because of mechanics that this game has that are not in this. Well, that are in some of the real games to an extent. Let's go ahead and pop a repel. In this game, when you use Rock Smash on things, we have the right bike. Oh, no, we don't have the right bike, do we? Nope. Oh, never mind. Used that repel for nothing. Oof. That is really annoying. But yeah, so in this game, if you Rock Smash things, and you get an encounter off of it, there's a chance that that encounter is holding a fossil. Which the real games don't have, but in Heart Gold Soul Silver, you can get fossils sometimes by just outright breaking rocks with Rock Smash. You don't even need to do the step of catching or thieving anything. So we can't buy Super Rebels here. Okay. Well, whatever, screw it. I didn't want you anyway. Damn, flexing his Raikou. Alright, I think we fought all the trainers along here. Or most of the trainers along here. We definitely fought some trainers along here. I think all of them. Let's see. Right, so I don't know how I want to do this still. How do I want to handle this? Yeah, I wish I just knew how to, like, do what I want to do. Like, easily. I don't know. Means. Oh. Huh. Don't mind me. I'm just poking around with OBS and learning new things while live. Probably not the best way to do it, but. Huh. Whoa, what? Huh? Not what I want. What if I change that? Oop. Don't know what it's doing. No, it's not what I'm looking for either. Oh, I guess this. Oh. Hmm. Don't know what that. Well, in that case, I guess my next best option is to just make a make a layout live. So let's give me a second. All right, let's see. Oh, this is so scuffed. But hey, it'll work, I guess. Mm. Mm. How are y'all doing today? How is everyone doing? All doing good on this day of me making a lot of scuffed moves. I hope y'all are. I'm having a good day making a lot of scuffed moves, y'all. Sometimes you just gotta do. You just gotta be a little scuffed. So sometimes it's just the way she goes, you know. Just the way of the road. You know, just sometimes she goes and sometimes she doesn't. Just the way she goes. That's okay. I've been meaning to make this layout for a long time, and I've just not gotten around to it. So, yeah, it's probably a good thing that I finally go ahead and so. Let's see. Take that out. Now, done this dumb way, but I fix it? Question mark? Question mark. Big question mark. But I think I can fix it. Let's see. With like okay. Oh, not that. Let's just go in. No, not again. So really, again, I'm this is like one of the most scuffed streams I think I've ever done. But you know what? It happens. Oh, there we go. Get rid of that. How's this look? You know, it looks, but it's okay. Okay. And put something there. It's empty. How about some text? About we. Yes. What? Center. Go. Let's go. A nice look. Screw that. Yeah. I want this. There we go. Huh? Huh? What's going on here? Yeah, I see that. Sorry that you guys are just getting this like narration over a blank screen. I'm just, I mean, do I really need to? You know what? Sure. At this point, why not? Here, you guys can watch me make this layout. Why not? No reason not to. I've gotten rid of anything that's like bad. That's how I make my layouts. Just kind of putter around in budget Photoshop until I make something that I like. So yeah, we're doing here. Let me get this. Let me. It's on free scroll. It's not so loud. Whoa. Bum. Go. Yes, there. Zip this here. And bam. There we go. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Let's do you want to add some more text? Sure, let's add some more text. Let's put this one over here. And add and what else? What else? I don't know. Let's just say nope, not Lord Crit. Not very much not that. Actually go to the oh oops. You can like edit the text out? No I can't. Okay, well make it go. Because I'm gonna try that again. Word. Let's do right. It's sunglasses emoticon. There we go. Yeah, nice. Chillin'. There. The smiley, and we got the sunglasses. We are big chillin'. Alright, cool. Kerchow. There we go. Save that. Alright, let me go ahead and pop this up. And close that. Let's go ahead and add that into here. Add image. Go. Excuse me. Where do I have that hiding? In here. Blammo. Cool. Well, there we go. Not quite where I wanted it, but actually, I mean, it's pretty close to where I want it. There you go. Don't changing games up further. Let's actually put that way. Okay. Let's go ahead and, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. We can keep that one up for now. All right. Get rid of that. There we go. This covers a little bit of this screen, but let me actually just for a second do that. All right, now, bam, wheel of names. Apparently, I was doing something balloons related. So we're gonna type in Into. What is it? Yeah, Johto. Already in Hoenn, so we're gonna omit that one. Nova. Let's go ahead and hit a shuffle. Let's see what we get. Okay. Are allowed to go to the Johto region. Okay, let's see. Let me make sure I have a note down for my notes, so that way I keep track of them, just for whatever reason. So, Hoenn, Johto. We are gonna have. Go ahead and remove all of these, because we gotta type in all of the different types. Yeah, last time I did this, I only did the starter type, so it was easy to remember. This time we have to actually remember all of the types. So, let's see. We got normal, we got water, we got grass. We're gonna skip fire, obviously. We got electric, flying, got bug, poison, ground, rock, whoops, psychic, dark, ghost, steel, steel, ice. Is that 1, 2, 3, 7? Need, there's what, 18 types? -2, a fairy, skip fire. So we're still missing a couple then. What are we still missing? There's anybody in chat that knows what couple types we were missing? Go ahead and shout them out. A blank. Fighting. Okay, what's the last one that I'm missing? Obviously, no fairy, because that's not in this game. No fire, because that's what we're using in Hoenn, so that is going to be skipped. What is the last type that I'm missing? Let's look at, what are the other gym types? One is normal, flying, psychic, water, all of which we've counted. Okay, what do we got for the Kanto gyms? Rock, water, electric, grass, psychic, poison, fire, which we're skipping, ground, okay. Flying, bug, ghost, fighting, steel, ice, dragon! How did I forget dragon is the last type? Okay. Let's go ahead and give them a shuffle. And let's see what we get for our Johto type. Ground. Okay. Okay. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We can catch a Geodude really early. So that's not that bad. I'll probably pick let's see. In the spirit of keeping the rival difficult, I'll probably pick Cyndaquil. Or no. Totodile. Because that'll give the rival Bayleaf. I think that is going to be less of a threat than giving, or well, not just Bayleaf, but like Meganium. I think that's going to be less of a threat than giving it Feraligatr. Okay. Alright. Let's see, we still have the PokeMMO layout up, so let's go ahead and just open that back up. Let me actually pop this up for a second because I just want to move this back over here now. There we go. And bam. Cool. Well, now we know what we can do. We can head over there and we can use some ground types, which technically we do have. You are just too high level to be used over there. So, like, we wouldn't be able to use you right away. We do have a ground type. I don't know how I want to treat that. How do I want to treat that? Not sure. Let's head over to Johto. Alrighty. What other ground types can we find early on? And we can get, I know we can get Sandshrew fairly early. Which one thing that's nice about Geodude as well is I can use my other account to instantly evolve Graveler. Because I can help trade with myself. So, that'll be kind of handy. Geodude will be very good against the first two gyms as well. But alright, we're going to go ahead and pick Totodile, and then we'll just box him. Or, now here's a big or. Do I want to pick Cyndaquil? and then just take it over to Owen. Because I could do that. And that would still make the rival hard. Because that would give the rival this. I could take this and only use it until I can catch a Geodude. And then, as soon as I'm able to catch a Geodude, use that as my starter from then on. And put this... But allow myself to use this over in Hoenn, where it is a fire type, and that is my type over there. You know what? We're gonna do it. Why not? It's my run. My rules. I think that'll be fun. Give us a little bit more Pokemon diversity over there. Nah, we can nickname it later. Yeah. We can change it later. Cool. But yeah, I think that'll be cool. Then we can use Cyndaquil over in Hoenn. Might as well. Alright, cool. What are some... what are some... ground types that we can use? Obviously there's Onix that we could evolve into. Steelix would be pretty nice. And Steelix keeps its ground type. So we could do that. Both of them have the ground type. What are some other good... So... Ooh, we could bring a Trapinch over from the Hoenn region too. Which this is one time where it really sucks that Tyranitar loses its ground typing when evolving out of Pupitar, because we wouldn't actually be able to use Tyranitar. We'd have to keep it at Pupitar. And that would be quite lame and quite annoying. So, yeah, I don't really want to do that. Let's see. Here. Grab this Pokeball. I think it's pretty sure it's a potion. Which we probably wouldn't be able to use Trapinch right away, actually, because it's probably going to be over the level cap. Oh, we can use Phanpy! We totally forgot about Phanpy. I actually think we can get Geodude really, really early, because I think we can get it right over here in this little area through the thingy. Which is really handy. I want to try to catch one that has... I'd like one that has an attack boosting nature. I won't be too picky and go for like just Adamant or Jolly if it has either of the, which Jolly isn't even attack boosting, not attack lowering. I'd take any of the attack. Pretty sure you can find both Geodude and Phanpy up here, because I know normally Phanpy's like, it's only in what, gold and crystal, right? It's not in silver. But obviously this game has all of the version exclusives all in one, because there's no other one. So, That's pretty handy. We can use Fampy. Well, then maybe I'll try to catch Fampy as our starter then, just because that'll be more authentic, where that's an actual Johto Pokemon, and it's a pure ground type. It'll also be kind of more authentic to the starter vibe. Definitely want to get a couple levels on Cyndaquil, just because I want the rival Totodile to absolutely stomp me. And it's kind of fitting in a way, too, that we do pick the fire starter, because then it's almost as if we're continuing the fire monotype. Can't actually have the apricot box, we can't carry that. But we very much will switch out to a different type, because I don't actually want to just do fire type in every region. But where we haven't finished Hoenn yet, I thought it could be fun to maybe just go poke over and start another region, and then take the starter back. And now we just have access to... We will have access to, like, multiple different spots. I won't go too far, just because, sadly, this is a region where the boat is quite late. And I don't want to play all the way till Olivine before heading back to Hoenn. So we'll have to use our mom to head back and forth for a little while. That's alright. Alright, cool. Now we can sprint. That is so nice. So tired of slow walking. Takes us quite a while before we can actually get our bike. Oh, whoops. Just gonna say, I can technically put Smeargle in my party, and then I can teleport back to this Poke Center after I'm done talking to Mr. Pokemon. I think it's kind of cheeky and kind of funny, so... Just gonna put you in the party for a little bit. Which... Where do you perform box from again? It's this guy, right? Yeah, thought so. Cool. Have to remember to grab the other one on the way back. Which that's one thing that is kind of handy about coming to this region first. Maybe I'll make a rule of we can only unlock a new region after we've progressed so far in what ones we currently have. Maybe I'll set like a 4-badge rule. Like, we can't actually go to a new region until we get 4 badges in this one. I think that's kind of fair. Just because I don't want to just unlock them all right away. But I also don't want to have to wait all the way until I'm done with each of them before I start a new one. Just because it gives access to new fun things to mix stuff up with. Allows more diverse team building. Which, you know, like, that is one of the big upsides of this game, is the diversity, being able to mix and match different region mons in different locations. Yeah, maybe I will allow going to different regions and just bringing stuff over to different places. Which I won't do this in every region of just picking the fire starter, just so that way I can always have like new starters to use in Owen. Even though I totally could just pick the fire starter in all 5 regions and just have an all-starter team. Well, all-starter plus 1 something else. Which, if I am going to allow things from other places for Hoenn, oh, Rotom Heat would be kind of fun. Oh, I wish you had, Ember already. I like that it gets both Smokescreen and Quick Attack at level 6. That's quite handy. Oh yeah, what am I doing? The whole reason I brought Smeargle with me so I can do this. Alright. Get back in there. Actually, no. Yeah. Stay in there. Okay. Let's do this. See how we handle it. I think I'm gonna go for a Smokescreen first. See how it helps us. If it even helps us at all. Let's see. I don't usually bother going for accuracy moves, but let's see if it makes a difference. Nope. Totally not worth it at all. Yep, we're probably... I'm gonna have to heal because of that now. Yep, that just was a complete waste of time. Should have gone for Leer if I was gonna do anything. Oh, okay. Never mind. We dodged 1 move. Okay. I still shouldn't have even bothered. But hey, at least I didn't have to heal because of it. Alright, cool. No, I don't care. Okay. Wait. Stand up, my dude. Alright, let's come back over here. Oh, that automatically healed me. I didn't want... Old tooth getting in my way. I didn't want to have Smeargle with me. Well, wouldn't have mattered at all if I did or didn't. Just didn't want to. But I do kind of want to have him on me now. Because then after I'm done talking to Elmy there, I can just work. Right. Oh, nice. It's still Tuesday. Can I talk? Oh, she's not here yet. Oh, I wonder if she will be after I'm like, finish this quest line? I wonder, at what point do those siblings show up? Oh, wait, no, or do you have to talk to them in a specific order? I don't think you have to talk to them in a specific order. I think you just need to talk to them all before you can get the ribbons from them. So, I wonder if it's just because I need to finish the, like, quest line here. Thing pulled up? Don't, but just looking at it earlier today. So, oh, okay. Weird. Totally just crashed my... Weird. Okay. Very weird. Where'd it go? Weak siblings. Yeah, it doesn't say like a specific point in the game that they become available. Oh. Okay, no, it does. It does totally say. I need to get the first badge. Okay. We can do that. Okay, yep, I get it, Oak. Or Elm. Okay. Oh wait, did I need to talk to my mom? Oh well. Alright, don't need you anymore. Here. Let's go catch a Fampy. Pretty sure I can... If I can't catch Fampy, I can definitely catch Geodude over here. I can always pop over onto my other save if I need to. Look at spawn list. You know, let me do that real quick. On Route 46. Pop this up. Yeah. Yep, Fampy can show up there. It's a rare encounter, but it can show up there. And I think Geodude can too. Yep, Geodude is a very common, so we'll definitely find a couple Geodudes. Let's see if we can find a Fampy. There we go, there's a Geodude. Yeah, we'll catch this. We'll just catch this right away. Weaken it a little bit. We'll just... Oh well. Geodude will be our starter. We'll call Fampy our true starter, but we'll act like Geodude is our starter. Just so that way I can start abiding by the type rule ASAP. Luckily, I have all my items from the Hoenn region, so I already have Great Balls in my bag. Here we go. Adamant. Let's see it. No way! That's crazy! Okay. Good IVs. Certainly passable. These are kind of sad. But yeah. We'll take that. Adamant Geodude. Absolutely. Cool. Here we go. We'll keep Cyndaquil in our party just because I'm too lazy to run all the way back to put it in the PC right now. Probably should have kept Smeargle on me so I could have teleported back. But let's see if we can still find a Fampy. That's crazy though, we actually did find a Adamant Geodude on the first try. That is pretty gnarly. Quite excited about that. Alright. Yeah, you know what? Let's fight some like the Spearows and Rattatas that we run into. Let's actually fight those. Roll out at level 3? Go. Doesn't matter. I think you're still toast. Oh, well, you would have been if you. Yeah. Don't do enough damage. Yeah, no, you're definitely roadkill. Ciao. Let's see. We definitely gotta come up with a good nickname. Mudsport. Do I even want to bother with Mudsport? No, I don't, because my whole team's gonna be ground type, so my whole team is gonna be immune to electric. Sandstorm, on the other hand, I'm more inclined to keep. Sandstorm could actually be pretty solid. Right. Yeah, that's not too bad. What could we potentially get, Yep. That thing. Yep, those things. I cannot think of what it's called. The, whatever the rock is that increases sandstorm. There's like the heat rock, the damp rock, the icy rock, and whatever the sandstorm rock is. Can't remember it. Drawing a huge blank. I'm not gonna bother trying to fight this. Let's see. How long is it gonna take us to find? Let's see, I got now. Smooth rock. Yeah, that one. What holds these? Nothing. Let's go. Smooth rock. MMO. How about that? Wild hippopotas. Okay, that makes sense. There's people home that I did not expect to be home already. So yeah. Hopefully they're not too loud. We might have to wrap up and come back some other time. But let's see. Let's try to. Yeah, you know, I think we will wrap up here in a minute. Hopefully or in a couple minutes. We'll go till 4:30, which is like 4 minutes away. Hopefully we can find a Fampy in that time. If not, then oh well, not a huge deal. Give me just a second though. Alrighty, let's see. Let's go ahead and... Oh, got a Chilean berry. Oh, your crit did 2 damage instead of 1. No. Or we gotta go back and nickname the rest of our team in the other region as well. Oh, which... yeah, we won't be encountering any hippopotas anytime soon. Right, yeah. It's kind of annoying. Well, hopefully we can find one on the ground somewhere. Hold on. There isn't one on the ground anywhere in this game. Oh, love that. Great. Alright. Well, oh well. Well, we could always just buy one off the GTL too. Forgot about that. Yeah, I'm sure they're not even that expensive, are they? Why can I not open? Because I'm on the wrong thing. Yeah, I would do it. Yeah, no, they're pretty... rock polish. Do I want to bother with that? I don't think so. I have pretty decent speed, right? Yeah, 20 speed IV ain't bad. I'm not gonna bother. I'd definitely not gonna bother. I almost just hit the button I used to summon hordes. Don't do that. Alright, well, looks like we're probably not going to actually find a Fampy here today. But that's okay, we can work on doing that. Next time that we work on this, go ahead and pop back in here on Mono Ground. Run of Owen. Johto, sorry. Nope. Okay. You know what? Just for that, you're getting turned into roadkill. Go. Get out of here. Alright, we'll do one more encounter. Bampy. Boom. Oh, rat. Ooh, nice. Ah, crit. That level me? Did. We'll do one more. Come on. Bampy, let's see it. Last encounter. Real true last one. Bampy. Kaboom. Kablamo. Kabang. Ah. You dude. Oh well. Nope. I don't want to fight you, buddy. We're bros. We're Geo bros, not Geo dudes. Let's see. Let's go heal up. I'm gonna put Cyndaquil away. Be our main guy from now. Oh. Damn, that was a crit. One thing that's nice about being a rock type this early on is just like we resist like everything. Everything early on. Well, except for Sprout Tower. Sprout Tower is gonna actually be a bit of a pain. But everything other than Sprout Tower is gonna be super chill. Geodude is gonna make the first two gyms really easy. Yeah, it's pretty much just gonna be Sprout Tower. That's like a real pain. But yeah, we gotta get a new fit going on for this region. Let's see, can we buy any clothes in this Pokemart? We can. Let's see, what do we currently wear? Shirt and the pants I feel are actually kind of fine. These can go either way, being yellow, but let's go ahead and buy a shirt. Buy a brown. Go. I'm gonna keep the red shoes just because I'm lazy, and I like red shoes IRL. We might just keep the red shoes on everybody. But there. We got our nice brown shirt for our ground type run. Got our quote-unquote starter Geodude. And I think that's a good wrapping up point for today. So yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, make sure to go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell, share with a friend, follow on Twitch, all that fun stuff. And yeah, you know what? Let's walk back over there. I don't like that we're on 529 encounters. Let's walk back over there. Did not get one right there. Nice. Come up here so we don't touch the grass anymore. We'll do genuinely one final encounter to see if we can get a Fampy. Just so we can end off on 530 instead. Oh, first tile. Oh, that could have been destiny. Alright. Anywho, that's going to be it for today. Hope you guys all enjoyed. I want to keep going on this, but I probably shouldn't. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. Do all the follow and like and sub and whatnot stuff. And I'll see you guys all